Hey, Miss Girl. I haven't been on YouTube in a minute because there's just been a lot going on, but I'm trying, you guys. Anyway, I'm back today to give you guys all the details about this curly sew-in. And today's video is in partnership with Curlsqueen. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this brand before, but I've definitely heard this name for years, and it's just like a super prestigious curly extension brand to me, so I'm super excited that I finally get to try it today. I feel like I don't even have to say too much. Like, you can just look and see how beautiful this hair is. I am definitely not a shake and go wig kind of girl, so I'm gonna give you all the details of how I customize my wig so that you can recreate this at home. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. Today I'm working with Curlsqueen for this video, which is so exciting because I've heard about Curlsqueen for years, and to finally get my hands on this hair, I'm just like floating and I can't wait. So let's open this box together. I've already looked at it obviously, but I'm gonna show you guys. When you open it, it looks like this. First is this pouch. It's like a pink mesh pouch. How cute. Say that 3 times fast. It comes with a detangling brush, which it feels like the ones that I already like, so I'm definitely gonna be using this. And then it comes with a bonnet that has an adjustable strap, which I think is super cool because, like, of course you want the bonnet to be like snug to your head, but those ties can low-key get annoying, so yeah, need both of these actually. And then next we have the bundles. It comes in like a satin bag. This bag looks puffy because I've already been playing in the hair, to be honest, but let's just pretend like this is fresh, okay? And the hair that I got is the waterjerrycurly. I got 2 bundles of the waterjerrycurly. The match on my natural hair is insane. I'm not sure if the camera is picking this up, but like, this looks so much like my hair. This is literally like, who scalped me? This is the most insane texture match. Like, it matches perfectly. I can't wait. And I don't know if I said already, but this is 22 inches. The waterjerrycurly in 22 inches. The thing that I love the most about Curlsqueen is that their standard bundle is bigger than the standard bundle for other hair companies. So like, these 2 bundles is gonna be equal to 4 bundles in like some other generic brand. These 2 bundles combined are 300 grams. And you can see, I still need to wash it and do things, but for me, just touching it with my hands, like, it is getting bigger and bigger. And this is so much hair. So now it's time to get to work. I do love a sew-in, but the thing with curly sew-ins is that you need a curly cut for it to look good, and I want this hair to be reusable. Sustainability. In order to get the cut that I like and reuse the bundles, I sew my hair down onto like a wig cap. I literally just got this from the beauty supply store. It's so cheap. It's just a little mesh cap, and I'm gonna sew it on here. And yeah, also because I want to be able to like flip my part, I want to be able to do a middle, side, whatever I feel like. I'm gonna use the flip over method to put the hair down. So yeah, you're gonna see it all come together slowly. So I went ahead and I washed the bundles. Now you can see the true length. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Look. Hello. Okay, so I think at this point I'm probably gonna switch to a voiceover, but I'm gonna take my like wig head, throw it on this light. It's literally like a light. Okay, so now let's get into the nitty gritty. Of course, I'm putting it on a mannequin head so that I can, you know, work properly. Here's just a little glimpse of the map that I used to like start making the lines, and I just made outlines so that I kind of had a guideline to follow as I was sewing it down, and so that I wasn't going in completely blind. I started off with 1 layer just right at the bottom so that I will be able to like put my hair up in a bun or ponytail, whatever, which is super helpful for when I'm going to the gym or when it gets hot. And what you see me doing in this clip is I'm getting ready to start the horseshoe, but I wanted to make sure it went all the way up to like where my ears were. So I measured the distance ear to ear, and then I measured that on the cap and, you know, mapped that out so that I would make the track long enough. And as far as how I actually go about sewing, when I'm starting a new track, I do put the needle like through the actual weft. But once I get going, I just like wrap the thread around it. Now that I'm halfway through sewing it down, I took a track and put it along the front, and I'm sewing it underneath the cap. It's not going on top like I was sewing the rest of the tracks. It's going on the side that's going to be touching like my braids. so that it flips over and it hides the tracks. So here's another look into how I close it off. I'm going to show you guys the map one more time. And then once everything is complete, you can see that now this flip over method helps hide all the tracks, so you don't have to leave so much hair out. I am so proud of how this unit came out, and I can't wait to see like the actual final results. But like, Curlsqueen, the star that you are, because this matches my natural hair texture so perfectly that it's actually unbelievable. Okay, so now for this braid down, but literally you don't need that much hair. Maybe an inch. I'm gonna put some oil on my hair just to protect from all the friction that is to come. So for my anchor braids, I'm gonna start on this end and then do 2 braids around the perimeter. This isn't the best view of my braid down, but because curly hair is so forgiving, I just did 4 dookie braids and tucked them all into one another, and it worked out fine. This? Are you kidding? Like, there's no way. Are you kidding me? Now it's time for me to sew this down. I'm just gonna sew around the circle perimeter and maybe do a couple rows like in between here too. So let me just thread my needle. Okay, so now I have this fully sewn down on my head. I'm gonna go in and style the curls with the Curl Days Ultra Moisture Cream and the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls Define and Hold Flex Gel. Once the hair was fully styled, I just went ahead and did a curly cut. If you guys want a more in-depth video on how I do this, let me know, because I use the same method on my real hair as well. And of course, the most important part, blending my hair with the extensions, is actually so simple. I just twist my hair with a piece of extension while it's still wet, and like twist it on there really good, especially on the ends, and then it dries together nicely and it blends perfectly, like weave wear. And finally, to dry the hair, I just went in with my Shark Flex Fusion. No attachment, because I want as much volume as possible, so I didn't even bother to use a diffuser. Okay, so here we are hours later, and I'm obsessed with these results. Like, I cannot believe this literally looks like my real hair. Let me give you guys a close-up. I truly feel so beautiful. This hair has definition and it has a volume. I just styled it, so it is like a little bit flat right now, but it will, you know, get bigger as time goes on. I'm just gonna treat this hair like it's my hair and I'll have no issues. And in case you were curious, this is waist length hair. Thank you so much if you made it this far in the video. Let me know if you guys have any more questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.